I am one of the 0.3% of PlayStation players who actually earned the Platinum Trophy in Marvel Rivals. Was it easy? Absolutely not. Was I lucky? Maybe a little, but I made that luck by grinding, failing, and trying again. Some trophies were brutal, especially Justice for All with Captain America and Symphony of Light and Dark with Cloak and Dagger. But chasing that Platinum pushed me to play every character, learn their strength, and see what the game truly had to offer. And I had an absolute blast doing it. Now that I've seen everything this game throws at you, here's my full post-Platinum review. I'll be breaking it down into maps, modes, and characters. Timestamps are in the description if you want to jump ahead. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about the maps because this game has some seriously impressive ones. The art style in Marvel Rivals is absolutely on point. Bold, stylish, and full of personality. Each map is crafted with a lot of care and detail, and there's a solid variety of them to keep matches feeling fresh. Even maps that share a general setting still manage to stand out thanks to clever use of atmosphere, lighting, music, and unique design elements. Whether you're fighting through the neon-lit streets of Tokyo 2099 or the mythic halls of Asgard, every location feels distinct and authentically Marvel. Overall, I'm a big fan of most of the maps. A few might feel slightly too large considering the team sizes, but that's a minor nitpick. What really sets these maps apart though is the destructibility. Almost everything that can be destroyed is clearly marked. Just tap a button and it highlights for a few seconds. It's a simple mechanic, but super smart. Watching walls crumble or terrain shift mid-fight is not just satisfying, it actually opens up alternate routes or just adds to the chaos in the best way possible. The destruction physics are fantastic. Some ultimate abilities can level entire sections of the map, and seeing the aftermath adds so much weight to the action. Honestly, I wish they'd gone even further with it. Destructible environments bring immersion and energy that static maps just can't match. As visuals in games get closer to photorealism, I think physics, especially environmental destruction, are the next big leap forward. Marvel Rivals steps into that potential, and I hope they continue to push it even further. Now that we've covered the maps, let's talk about the game modes, because how you play on those maps is just as important. At the time of recording, there are 3 main game modes, and honestly each one brings its own kind of chaos and fun. The first is Domination, and it's surprisingly clever in its design. It's a 3-round format with 1 objective area per round, but here's the twist. Each round takes place in a different map within the same overall location. That alone keeps the mode fresh and dynamic. Matches can get intense. I've had rounds where we were being steamrolled and the enemy team had 99% control, only for us to turn it around at the last second and win. And I've been on the other side too, losing the round just as we thought we had it. That constant push and pull makes the mode feel dramatic, rewarding, and genuinely fun. Next is Convoy, where one team escorts a moving vehicle while the others try to stop it. It's a classic setup, but the way Marvel Rivals handles it feels fast-paced and chaotic in the best way, especially during those final moments when the payload is just a few meters away and both teams are throwing everything they've got at it. The third mode is Convergence, which is kind of like Convoy with an extra step. The attacking team has to capture an area before the vehicle starts moving. It adds an extra layer of strategy and gives the defending team a bit more time to prepare. Even with just 3 main modes, I never found the game getting repetitive. The variety in maps, the different character combos, and how each match plays out keeps things fresh. And once you get a few matches under your belt and really start to understand the flow, it becomes one of those games where you instantly want to jump into the next round. It's chaotic, but in all the right ways. Of course, no mode would work without a strong roster to support it, and that's where Marvel Rivals really shines. Let's talk about the characters. The real heart of Marvel Rivals is its characters and how they play. The devs clearly poured a ton of thought and creativity into designing each one, not just in terms of looks, but in how they function in-game. Every hero and villain, whether iconic or lesser known, has a distinct identity here. You don't just think this is Spider-Man, you start thinking this is Marvel Rivals Spider-Man. That's how strong their unique spin is. More importantly, the gameplay reflects that. No 2 characters feel alike. Each one has unique traversal, combat abilities, and playstyles that tie directly to who they are in the Marvel universe, but reimagined in a way that fits the chaotic, team-based, third-person shooter vibe. Some characters were surprisingly well adapted. Take Moon Knight for example. You get a moon hook for traversal, a gliding cape, moon blades, darts, and melee attacks. All of it fitting, all of it fun. Trying to get the Platinum Trophy actually pushed me to play every single character, and I'm glad it did. Sure, a few gave me a hard time, but I never regretted trying them all. The variety and quality across the roster is impressive, and the game helps you learn them too. Each character has a video tutorial, a practice mode, and even an in-match breakdown of their skills and abilities. It's really beginner-friendly that way. Characters are divided into 3 main classes. Vanguard, your tankier, damage-absorbing frontliners. Duelists, the main damage dealers. Strategists, your support heroes. But don't sleep on them. Some can be seriously deadly. One of the cooler systems is team-ups, which push the idea of playing with your team rather than just doing your own thing. Some are passive buffs like Gamma Charge for Iron Man and Namor when Hulk is present. Others need to be triggered like the symbiote bond between Venom, Spider-Man, and or Penny Parker. Or the fastball special involving Wolverine, Hulk, and the Thing. These team-ups add a really fun fun cinematic layer to the action. Lastly, I love that they didn't just stick to A-listers. Characters like Squirrel Girl, Cloak and Dagger, or even Jeff the Shark, who I personally didn't know much about, got their spotlight here. And the game's popularity has sparked real curiosity around them. I'd love to see that continue, and if they add trophies tied to feature characters, even better. So with strong characters, engaging modes, and beautifully crafted maps, how does it all come together? Let's wrap this up. Overall, Marvel Rivals is a surprisingly solid multiplayer game that's clearly struck a chord with a large audience. And honestly, it deserves it. The bold, stylized art direction, well-designed destructible maps, and a diverse roster of characters that actually feel unique and fun to play all come together to create something fresh in the hero shooter space. Yes, it's built as a live service game, but what makes it stand out is the clear priority on fun and creativity first. You can tell the effort went into making the game enjoyable, not just profitable. In the end, I had a great time with this game, and earning the platinum made the experience even more rewarding. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.